So Pac was like, all right, me and the rest of the outlaws gonna go upstairs for a hot minute. Just sit right here in the living room for a minute and we're gonna call you up. So I took it as, okay, they're gonna finna go up there and discuss some things about, whatever. Because it was kinda like unexpected. I didn't even know that I was finna be initiated into being an outlaw that night. So, being, coming up from the hood, you say, when things like that happen, you be like, okay, they got to go discuss something pertaining to me or pertaining to something that they don't want me to hear about. So you got to respect that. So I respected that, and I didn't think nothing of it. And, Pop called me up, came down, called me up, and go upstairs, and we in one of the rooms, and we leaning on the bed, like, me and the rest of the outlaws, we in there leaning, not really actually like sitting on the bed, but we got like elbows on the bed, knees on the floor, all in a circle. We sitting it up, chopping it up, Pac, spilling game. And that's when he spilled the beans and said, man, everybody in here in this room in favor of Nutt-So being an outlaw, raise your hand and say, ah. He raised his hand, he said, ah. Everybody else fell in suit. Raised their hand and said, ah. So that night was the night that I became an outlaw. So, that picture, if you see the picture with me and Pac posting on the stairs, that's the same night I became an outlaw. That's the same night the song Smile was created. And that is the actual stairway that led upstairs to Pac's mansion. It was inside the house, but that led upstairs inside the Malibu mansion.
This is a Jmix exclusive.
Now you got at the time you got one of the hottest rappers in the world, and he wants you to become a member of his group, an outlaw. What's going through your head at the time?
Um, well, dealing with some reputable people that I can believe just by on their word, I was kind of excited when Hammer got at me and said Tupac wanted to meet me. So when he said, type of dude, he ain't even going to be playing no games like that, just to even bring out something equivalent or greater. You know what I'm saying? So Ham was a straight front forward dude. And when he told me that, that's when I got the feeling. That's when I was like, damn, wait, hold on. Death Row? Wait, hold on. Like, I'm going to be a part of the Death Row. Because, see, before that, it's like you like Dog Pound, you like Snoop, and the Lady of Rage. Then you hearing all these artists that's on Death Row, and you like, okay. My home has called me. Now I said, this is where I fit in at. Then it's like, there's no surprise that you fit in with these kind of type of artists because the kind of type of music that I was producing, I was kicking that gangster shit. So it wasn't nothing that, to link up with shit. It was going to either be them or a rap a lot. There was only really two gangster labels that was, kicking up some gangster shit back then. So, Death Row being close to home, that fell in suit. And the connections that was to that was, through MC Hammer. So when he gave me that info, that's when I got the feeling. I was like, damn, hold on. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Because he didn't say, yo, man, Tupac want to meet you to see if he want to fuck with you, or Tupac want to hear your music to see if he want to fuck. He didn't say none of that. Man, Tupac want to meet you to be a part of his camp. So now I'm like, damn, Ham ain't the type to put words in Pac's mouth. Ham would have said, hey, man, I think Pac want to make you a part of his group. He heard your music, he like it, I think. But no, so he sending the word back to me, yo, man, Pac heard your music, man, he wants you, man, Pac want to meet you, man, he want to make you a part of the camp. I'm like, what? So now when I get down to, I don't think I've said this in any other interview. So we get down to Death Row, chopping it up. I meet Pac, everything in this. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit past that. So one day, Pac come to me. Okay, Pac picked me up from the hotel. We out riding, we kicking it and we chilling. We just talking about random things. Pac comes out and he say, yo, Nutt-So, I want to ask you a few things. I just want to, get your honest opinion. I'm like, all right, you got me. What is it? Then he said, well, first off, I'm going to let you know what was spoke on outside your presence. Those are his exact words. I'm going to let you know what was spoke on outside your presence. That's the realest shit that had been said to me, coming from, you know what I'm saying, from anybody in a long time. So I'm like, all right, well holla at me. So he say, well, me, Suge, and MC Hammer had a discussion about you. I'm like, okay, what's happening? What's the dealio? So he say, all right, this the deal. He say, Suge want to sign you directly to Death Row. I want to put you on my label and up under me. Hammer brought you to the row, or he brought you technically to me, but he brought you to the row. I said, right. I said, okay, so what you saying? He say, man, I'm saying that right there. I'm letting you know that was spoke on outside your presence. He didn't make the decision to say, to jump the gun and say, man, I want you to fuck with me. He let me initiate that. I said, man, hold on, look. You ain't got to say no more. I said, Ham brought me down here. He get his cut off top. That's just loyalty. He get his cut off top. So how we going to work that? That got to work out. The next option is my decision to want to fuck with you or strictly to Death Row. I'm smart enough to know that your label finna be ran through Death Row or possibly whatever. I want to fuck with you. Tupac, let's go. He said, man, say no more. I wanted to fuck with you. That's what I wanted to say. I just didn't want to jump the gun and put a pressure thought on you, to put a pressure weight thought on you to weigh it in my favor. I wanted you to make your own decision. That was my decision. Ham brought me down here. I'm fucking with you. Let's do it. Ham gonna get his cut. Your label gonna be distributed to Suge. We all eating. Everybody get a part of it, right? He was like, man, say no more. So from that right there, when his reactions was, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to jump the gun and put the pressure on you and have it weighed in on my favor. That's some real issue. So that was two things in basically then in one sentence. Let me know, damn, this nigga is just keeping it real all the way to the gate. First off, he said, I want to let you know what was spoke on outside your presence. Ain't nobody obligated to say that. You see what I'm saying? But a real nigga. You see what I'm saying? So real recognize real, man. You know what I'm saying? So I told Pac I wanted to rock with you. Man, I'm rocking with you. Pac, let's roll. He was like, man, say no more. I say, Ham gonna manage me. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna make this happen. Ham brought me to you, so that got to get taken care of. So, that's how that went down on that note. As far as what I was feeling and how I was feeling to be accepted, I felt like more. I felt like it was more of a blessing from God than a opportunity. You know what I mean? The opportunity was there definitely, but the feeling was like it was more of a blessing.
Hey all, it's Jmix here, and I want to thank everybody that took the time to watch the video. If you liked it, go ahead and throw it a like, maybe even a comment down below. And if you really like my content, check out my Patreon. The link is down below. For $1 a month, you get all the live streams, unedited as soon as they happen, plus interviews in advance and other bonus content. The link is in the description. If not, you guys could always watch one of the videos to the side of me. See you on the next upload. One love, everybody.